bit more soul, soul. Why must the curtains come down? Why must the curtains come down? It's effortless now.
Hey guys, thank you for being here. I hope you're ready for some nighttime cleaning. I'm going to be cleaning over 2 nights, and as you can see, my house was a disaster, so there'll be a lot of cleaning, some deep cleaning. I'm going to be trying out a new cleaning product and so much more. And I just hope that when you leave this video, you feel good, you feel motivated, and you just feel a little bit happier. And again, thank you for spending your precious time being here. That is me doing a little bit of dancing because I was not feeling it. I was a little bit tired, so I put on my 90s pop, 2000s pop music, and it was getting me fueled. I was getting motivated and dancing and cleaning. So this was actually on a Sunday evening. Mike had the girls outside for a little bit. It hasn't been consistently warm here yet in Northwest Ohio. We really haven't even been able to be outside much. So we had it was like, I think in the mid 60s. So he had the girls outside, and then he was going to bring them inside to get them all ready for Monday, baths, showers, all of that. And I was just planning on getting the house all cleaned up for a good start to the week. And, you know, all of these messes happened because we had a fun weekend, and it was great. You know, sometimes when you see all of your messes collectively in a video like this, I'm like, am I the only one with a house like this? I feel like I'm always cleaning constantly. My house just gets messy so quickly, and it just seems messier than other people's houses. So I don't know if you guys can relate to these messes, but if you can, I hope it makes you feel better, because I don't know. This is my life, and I just feel like my house is constantly messy no matter what I do. But here, I wanted to quickly wipe down the toaster and the air fryer. I had made some toast for breakfast, and I had noticed that it just needed to be wiped down. And we use our air fryer almost daily, so I was using the Scrub Daddy Power Paste. This stuff is amazing, like, you know, with that brown sticky stuff that gets on like small appliances. So I like using the Scrub Daddy Power Paste because it gets rid of it so easily. And another product, the product I'm going to be trying out today for the first time, is the Scrub Daddy Eraser. It's a new, I don't know if it's a new product, but it's a new product to me. So this video is not sponsored by Scrub Daddy, but hey, if they want to sponsor me, I'd love it because their products are amazing. So here I wanted to sort of deep clean this bathroom. Avery had a lot of friends over because it was somewhat nice this weekend, in and out. We had a few friends who stopped over to get their kids use this bathroom. And so I was doing a basic wipe down of the vanity and cleaning the toilet with Clorox wipes. Usually I don't use Clorox wipes on the vanity here, but I was just trying to move as quickly as possible. I had a lot on my plate that I wanted to get done tonight. And then I was going to clean the grout. And one of my easiest and favorite ways to clean the grout is with Resolve foaming carpet cleaner. I know you're going to be like, carpet cleaner? That doesn't make sense. But yes, Resolve foaming carpet cleaner. It's also a great carpet cleaner in general. But if your grout isn't too bad, this is great. So I just put it on there, let it sit. You don't even have to scrub. I am going to scrub in today's video with my Rubbermaid Power Scrubber. But you don't even have to scrub because if you set it on your carpet, it cleans your carpet. It also can clean your grout without necessarily having to scrub. Now, if you have really dirty grout, this could help, definitely. But if you have really dirty grout, I recommend the ZEP grout cleaner. That stuff is amazing. It's a lot more heavy duty, and I always have the Resolve on hand because it cleans up like small messes on the carpet. So this is a great option as well. So because I love the Scrub Daddy line so much, I love so many of their products, I found this at Lowe's and I decided to give it a try. So basically it's just like the Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. I think that's what it is, but it's a little bit different. I heard that this was more durable than the regular Magic Eraser, and the twins had gotten a hold of one of Avery's crayons. And I was like, okay, this is the perfect time to try this out. I've actually had it for about a week and I just hadn't tried it yet. So I'm going to try it on the crayon, and then I'm also going to try it on other areas in the kitchen. So with a Magic Eraser, you do have to be careful because it will take the paint off if you scrub too hard, but sometimes that's the only thing that can get something off of the wall. And I will say that I did find that happening here. But when I went back and looked at the wall after it dried, I couldn't tell where I had wiped. So I saw some paint had come off on the actual sponge, but it wasn't enough to make it noticeable when I went back and it dried the next day. So I would just proceed with caution if you use this on your wall. Everyone has different texture walls. Everyone has different paints. So if you try this, I would suggest trying it in an area that if it did take a lot of paint off, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. Don't do it on a main wall in your home. But I feel like that it didn't take off as much paint as a regular Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. So after I got all of this surface level stuff off of the stovetop, there was still some things on there that was burnt on that I really needed to deep clean. So I went in with my Mrs. Meyer's baking soda cream cleanser. The Scrub Daddy Power Paste is another great option for a stovetop. So either one of these I highly recommend. I was just going to clean here and then pop over and clean the sink. But I'm going to keep trying out the Eraser Daddy on other areas in my home. But I think why I really like this product is because it has the sponge. So it's like two products in one. And you're going to see me use it on my cabinets and around my garbage area, and that's where the other side, like the non-eraser side, the sponge part, if that makes sense, really came in handy. But it also did a good job on the stovetop. It didn't get everything off, but it got a lot of stuff off, and I think it would be great when I'm, you know, like in a pinch when I don't want to deep clean my stovetop.
I will keep my heart wide open. All I ask of you, baby, keep the fire burning. Come on, keep the fire burning. I keep losing track of time. I'm barely moving. Pick up the pieces left behind. I hold on to 'em. You make it easy, but every time I fall back again. Tell me all the secrets, 'cause baby I can't see the end. Don't slow down. I just need you.
So I shine the stovetop with my DIY cleaner. That's 1 part rubbing alcohol or isopropyl alcohol, whatever you can find. So 1 part of alcohol, 1 part water, and about a fingernail size of Dawn dish soap. It's my DIY all-purpose cleaner. The only thing I don't really use it on is wood, but it shines wonderfully. So that's how I kind of finished up my stovetop. But then next I wanted to clean my humidifier. It was so gross, and one of my favorite ways to clean my humidifier is using my Bissell Steam Shot hand steamer, and I was also going to use that around the garbage can area, so I just brought the humidifier downstairs. I love my humidifier, but I hate cleaning it, and the Bissell Steam Shot just does a great job of blasting all of that stuff away. It makes cleaning the humidifier super easy.
We were crazy in love, careless and young, but I wouldn't change it. You had me right from the start, you gave me your all, but something changed, yeah. And I sometimes drive you crazy. But I need you. Yeah, I know, I sometimes drive you crazy.
So I think I saw on Instagram somebody was talking about their most embarrassing moment. I'm like, oh, I should share mine. Like, it would just be like a fun conversation as I'm cleaning and you guys are listening to me. And so when I saw this somewhere, I'm like, okay, what first comes to your mind? Like, what is the most embarrassing moment that comes to your mind? And I will say that as an adult, a 36-year-old adult, this really isn't too bad. It's really not too embarrassing. But at the time, I was horrified. And I actually thought of 2. This one came to my mind first, and there's another one. They're both from high school. And the second one involves Mike, and it's pretty interesting. So I'll share that one a little bit later on. But okay, so in high school, you only have like a few minutes between classes, and I was a very good student. I did not like to be late. I was was terrified of being late. So the bell rang from one class. I had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom really, really quickly, like racing. Go to the bathroom, and then I go to my locker to get my books, go to the next class. Well, my locker was at the bottom of the staircase. And I'm like getting my books, and I can see people like looking at me, some people kind of like snickering, and I like didn't know what it was, but I was just so focused on not being late to class that I was like I really wasn't like thinking about it. And I went to a pretty small school. We had about 60, 70 kids in our graduating class, and I played volleyball, and there was a senior who came down, and she came over. Because it was a small school, like I knew the seniors really well, and a senior on my volleyball team came up to me and she was like, Jamie, you have toilet paper, like a ton of toilet paper just like hanging out of the back of your pants. And everyone who had came down the stairs was like looking at me, and I was horrified. Like, I started crying. I went to my next class and I was crying again, looking back as an adult. Like, in the grand scheme of things, if that's one of your most embarrassing moments, like, I'll take it. That's what I'll say. But at the time, absolutely, like, as a freshman, so not only high school, but a freshman, and kids of all grades had seen it. And I was just embarrassed.
You've been building up this wall now, and I don't really know how I'm supposed to break it down. I know, baby, I know I drive you crazy, but don't pull away from me. I know, baby, I know I drive you crazy, but don't pull away from me. The way you got me trying out in the sand.
So I was going to try the Eraser Daddy on the underside of the table because it's white, and when the girls sit here, it gets really gross, like sticky stuff, food, and all of that. So I tried it there, and it did a great job. It did not strip the white paint, but it was kind of weird because I used the same type of paint because I painted this table, and I did try it on the gray part, and it did start stripping the paint a little bit, but it didn't on the white paint, and it just did like, I barely had to scrub to get all of that stuff off, which was great because I'll clean it with like a regular cleaner, and I really have to scrub, and the Eraser Daddy just made it a lot easier. I didn't have to scrub as hard, but I'd be careful if you have a painted table. So I often get asked what type of vacuum this is, and it is my cordless vacuum. So it's a Tineco Power Hero 11 vacuum. So Tineco Power Hero 11 cordless vacuum that comes apart, and then there's a separate attachment that you can, clean stairs or furniture, things like this. I will say you do have to buy the attachment separately. The vacuum does come with different attachments, but just not with this one. But you just have to contact Tineco separately, their customer service, because you can't even find it online. Contact them separately, and they'll send you a link where you can purchase that. I would personally love to find like a hand vacuum like this that's not a cordless vacuum to give you guys an option, because I get asked about it a lot, and I know not everybody needs or wants a full vacuum. So I would love to find one. Maybe I'll try that out sometime, but here I am dancing again, trying to keep the party going. You guys, I have no moves. I am not a great dancer. I have friends who have tried to show me how to dance, and I'm athletic, but I'm very stiff, if that makes sense. Like, my body, if you would see me dancing, you'd be like, you just look like you need to relax a little bit. I don't know. Even if I've had a glass or two of wine and I am more relaxed, my body is very stiff, I guess. So please excuse my no dance moves. But yes, so if you guys have any suggestions on a hand vac that I could actually try and recommend to people, I would love to give you guys an option. So let me know if you know of a good hand vac that you could clean furniture with, not like a little Bissell. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like not one that would necessarily pick up crumbs, but one you could do or clean vacuum furniture with.
Never been. Swear I won't break your heart and I won't let you down. Yeah. Maybe we can dance the night away. You got me feeling like a hurricane. 'Cause nothing's happening. You're all that's on my mind. Think I've got fire running through my veins. 'Cause when you touch me, I burst into flames. I don't know what it is you do to me. No way, just dancing in this bedroom.
And then one of the last things I was going to do for the night is vacuum and mop. And I was going to use my Tineco ifloor 2. That is a vacuum and mop combo to save on time. And so I get asked, I guess the common questions I get asked about this is, do I press the button? So when it puts out water constantly. So that's another question. People are like, can you use it as just a vacuum? No, it does put out little tiny bits of water automatically, but there is a button that will eject more water. Like if you have floors that are really, really dirty or a sticky spot on the floor. For the most part, my floors are always pretty dirty because of the kids. And actually, I've found that it's actually getting more dirty because if the kids are outside, coming in and outside, the floors get more dirty. So I pretty much press the button down almost the entire time. The other thing is, I will say the one negative about this is it can leave streaks a little bit. For me, it's not really noticeable, number one. And to me, I mean, I know it's not ideal, but there's only like one area down that hallway that I can even notice it. Like I don't notice it anywhere else. It's just down that hallway to the front door. And for me, like it's okay. Like I'm okay with doing that because it's not all over. It's just in that one spot. And it's not really noticeable. And it's such a great machine. It gets my floor so clean. I can feel a difference when I'm done. And I just love being able to vacuum and mop in one go around. It saves me so much time that I can deal with the little bit of streaking.
Maybe we can dance the night away. That's what I wanna do now. I hope that you can stay right here with me. Think I've got fire running through my veins. 'Cause when you touch me, I burst into flames. I don't know what it is you do to me. No way, just dancing in this bedroom. There's something in the way you look at me that tells me you are all I'll ever need.
So one of the most common questions I get asked is, this is my situation. What vacuum would you recommend? And you know what I wish? I just wish that I could test out a ton of vacuums and then start recommending specific ones, because I've said this a million times, but I know like you guys don't watch all of my videos or all the way through, but I feel like I can say this is a great vacuum for this situation. I think it varies depending on your situation: carpet, no carpet, pets, no pets, kids, no kids, etc. So I would love to just like test various vacuums, and I could like give you like, okay, for your situation, this is what I would recommend. But there is, because I would love to do that, but there is a YouTube channel called Vacuum Wars, and that's what they do. So if you guys ever need a good suggestion, I mean, you always are welcome to ask me, but another good option is to go to Vacuum Wars, and the channel is about testing out vacuums.
is it hard on my own? Why am I not like her? A bit more soft. Why must the curtains come down? Softness now. Why is it hard on my own? Why is it hard on my own? Why am I not like her? A bit more soft. Why must the curtains come down?
So I will tell you that cleaning this at the end of the night, because I usually end my cleaning sessions with vacuuming and mopping. Usually do that last, and I hate cleaning this. It's really not that hard, but it's just like when you're done cleaning, you just want to go to bed if it's at night or whatever, or just be done. But I always make for sure I clean it because I want to take care of this machine. And obviously you want to make for sure that the thing that's cleaning your floors is clean itself. So I usually run it through, there's a self-cleaning option mode that I'll run that upstairs. It has to be on its base and plugged in, and then I come down, take it apart, and clean all the parts separately. I'm so tired, but I feel good. So I'm right now eating, I'll show you. They're the Natural Calm gummies. I've talked about this Natural Calm a million times on my channel, but it's a magnesium supplement. So I either take these Mary Ruth's, also the like Mary Ruth, like vitamin lime. They also have like a nighttime multivitamin that has magnesium in it. So typically I take my Athletic Greens, but if I don't that day, I'll take that because it has the magnesium in it. I've tried, they have like a powder and I'll put in like hot water. I like that, but like sometimes it's like I just don't want, like I drink a lot of water during the day. Sometimes I just don't want water at night. And so that's why the gummies or the Mary Ruth's multivitamin comes in handy. But I take this at night. You can research the health benefits of magnesium. There's like a whole host of benefits, one of them being like calming you, making you relax before bed, sleeping better. I have sleep issues. I've had sleep issues for years, so that's a whole nother story. But I'm eating those and it's time to go to bed. And so another common question I get asked is like, how long does it take you to clean like a specific room, or if I'm cleaning multiple rooms? So right now it's, Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 10:39 p.m.
It's 10:39.
Enjoy your night.
Way past my bedtime. But I start cleaning, I think it was at like 6:20. And you guys saw what I've done thus far. Filming adds a lot of time. So if you think about it, if I'm setting up the camera and I'm like even just wiping down like one section of the countertop. So think about that. Set up the camera, wipe down the countertop, and I have to stop, go grab the camera, move it, and then do it again. Now, what does that take? Like maybe 10 seconds. But if you think of that 10 seconds over the course of 4.5 hours, it's gonna add up to be a lot of time. So I don't know obviously how long this would have taken me if I didn't film. But just to give you an idea of filming, moving the camera around, and I did not stop, I didn't take breaks, I didn't do anything. And I hope you guys enjoyed it this far, so we have more to do. I'll see you in a couple days. Bye. Cleaning. Okay guys, so night 2 of some nighttime cleaning. I have a little helper and she wants to say hi. Are you gonna be my helper tonight?
Yeah.
What are you gonna help mommy clean?
My bathroom.
Yep, we're gonna clean your bathroom. Mommy's gotta clean our bathroom and fold 2 loads of laundry. So I'm hoping to get it done in an hour. So I'm gonna set a timer and we're gonna try to get this done. I gotta wash my hair tonight, so we gotta get this done in an hour. You ready, girl?
Yeah, bye.
can change my mind and be the bad guy. Not the first time. You can change me.
So tonight, just wanted to clean those bathrooms, and I was using my Jaws cleaners in the bathrooms. Those are typically my go-to. Love their products, but I was using the Jaws products to wipe things down. I was not planning on cleaning the bathtub, but then I glanced over and it needed to be cleaned. It was kind of gross, which I will show you. Kind of embarrassing to show you, like, not that I'm embarrassed to show like my dirty house, but like it's like there's actual dirt in this tub. I guess that's why we have tubs, right? To clean off the dirt off of our bodies. But anyways, we're just wiping everything down, and I wanted to mop with my e-cloth mop. So e-cloth, it's a specific type of cloth. You have to buy it from the e-cloth website. I do have a coupon code. It's not an affiliate link, but it's just a coupon code if you guys, like, I don't make a commission or anything, but if you guys want to check that out, it's in the description. But e-cloths, you just wet with water, and they actually clean without a cleaner. They clean with water. Regular microfiber cloths that I'm using, I always use a cleaner, but an e-cloth is not the same as a regular microfiber cloth. An e-cloth is designed specifically to be used with just water, and it cleans with just water. And the mop does the same thing, which is like great for quick mops.
It's too late. You can change me. You can change me. I couldn't stay. I got a taste of all I ever wanted. It's too late. You're in that place. It's such a waste. Look what you have done. I gotta wait. I couldn't stay. I got a taste of all I ever wanted. It's too late.
All right, let's talk that second embarrassing moment. And it's really not like a true embarrassing moment for me. I think now it's more embarrassing for Mike. And I don't know, I think I said this before, but I asked Mike to homecoming freshman year. Clearly, I was not having a great year freshman year of high school. But I asked Mike to homecoming. It was our first like big high school dance. In the fall, I was so nervous. I liked him, and he did not reciprocate those feelings. And I asked him to homecoming, and he said no. To be fair, I did send an older, like a friend who was 2 years older than me, also on the volleyball team. I had her ask him. I was so shy, like so nervous to ask him. And he said no to her. And she came back and told me. And I remember it was right before volleyball practice, and I cried. But I don't know. I don't know why that's embarrassing for me. I think just like thinking back to how I felt in the moment. But fast forward, 2 years later, he asked me to homecoming, and I was already going with another guy, Chad. So he got a little taste of his own medicine, but it was shortly after that second homecoming or junior year when he had asked me and I was going with someone else. Shortly after that, we started dating, going out, and we've been together ever since. We've never broken up, not once since we were 16, I think, 16, 17.
'Cause I speak my mind, yeah, I spit it out. I don't care about if you think that I'm a little bit too much. I'm not gonna play cool when you take me for a damn fool. I'm just so sick of it. Can't believe that I've been with someone like you. Don't forget I know your secrets too. In a minute I can spill the truth. 'Cause you'll never change, you'll always stay the same. Go on and tell all your friends all about me. Don't give up, nothing sticks.
So I'm curious if you guys like hearing these type of, like, they're kind of like story time, like, you know, and it's something that I never even would have thought about sharing with you. But then I had saw that somewhere, and it was like, okay, what's your most embarrassing moment? I'm like, okay, I should share it, because it's, I don't know, like, I think that almost sounds boring, because I mean, of course, when it's my life, I'm like, oh, it's boring, no one wants to hear about it. But then I realize when I'm on Instagram, and people will do like question and answers, I'm like, oh, that would be something good. Like, I enjoyed hearing their response. So if you guys have any questions, like story time questions you want me to talk about or answer, in like, not just like rapid fire questions, but like, oh, tell me about a time that this happened, or you felt this way, or whatever, let me know in the comment section, and I can start sharing more like stories relating to your question. I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this nighttime clean with me. I'm gonna go get a shower, but confession, shh, don't tell anyone. I'm not gonna wash my hair. So I'll go a week and a day. I usually wash my hair at about 7 days, but it's a process and I don't feel like doing it tonight. So I'll wash it tomorrow night. I'm gonna shower. I'm not that dirty. I'm gonna shower, and then relax. I'm watching The Ultimatum. Have you guys watched that? If you have, let me know. I just started watching it, and I'm like, I just don't want to wash my hair. I don't want to wash it. I don't want to dry it. I always have to let my hair, or I always have to dry my hair. Like, I'm a crazy person. Like, I can't let it fully air dry. I could let it air dry a little bit, but then I have to eventually dry it with a hair dryer, and I just don't want to do that. It's a little bit late and I'm tired. So I'm just gonna do a quick like a body cleanse and watch The Ultimatum before I go to bed. So anyways, thank you guys for being here, sticking around. You guys are amazing. You know I feel that way, and I hope you know that. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys. Let's see, you're seeing this on Sunday. There should be a video up on Thursday, which I'm excited because I've been working on this a little bit this week. I'll finish it up next week. A clean, declutter, and organize. I'm organizing all of the freezers in our home, our deep freezer, our freezer in the garage, and our freezer in the kitchen, plus some meal prep as I'm on my like new health journey. So stay tuned for that. Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Okay? See you guys next time. Bye.